All right, guys, welcome to the Football Juice. What's up, guys? And yeah, thanks for waiting. I have with me, with us actually, we have Daniel and we have Amar. Amar changed his surname today. Dia dah tukar dah. Dia punya surname is Cavani today. So more about that later. Yeah, I'm just going to Okay, so we will be talking about the transfer deadline, and we're talking about the match later. So if you guys are here on the comment section, give us a wave, your emoji wave, and all that, so we know that you are listening and you're watching. So we are so excited to have you guys here and to also hear your thoughts on the comment section. So you guys ready? We will
Yep.
get right into it. We have another person as well. We have Fahmi who's joining us tonight, but he will join us sometime later. He'll just hop in on the stream, so it's going to be good lah. Yeah. All right. So transfer deadline. Yeah. Man, it's been a long transfer for United fans lah. Yeah. Omar,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think you understand where I'm coming from lah. We until now don't know whether we are signing Jadon Sancho or not. uh, or whether we are really going to sign anyone else. But looks like we are going to sign Cavani. I think it's been agreed already. So Amar, macam mana, Amar? What do you think of Cavani, man? Like, it's been mixed lah. Dia punya respond as of now, it's mixed.
Mm.
Ada orang kata Cavani is past his prime. He is,
Dah sampai
he,
ya.
he's done all that he can already,
Mhm.
and he's injury prone. And now he's coming to United. Dia punya deal rasa macam Sanchez punya deal, with the wage and all that. So, what are your feelings about it, Amar? Why don't you tell us?
Hmm. Macam Cavani ni kan. Dia punya rumours dia tak adalah kuat sangat pun.
Ah,
Lepas tu macam semalam baru sign kan. Kata ni nak sign. Dia punya apa? Dia punya kontrak dengan PSG pun dah tamat ngangam buat tarikh semalam kan. Tapi itulah. Terkejut tak? Ingat nak cari pure another striker ke, macam Danny Ings ke. Lepas tu cari dalam EPL lah kan. Lepas tu tengok-tengok tiba-tiba Fabrizio release kata
tweet.
Cavani will join. Lepas tu yang macam, weh, betul ke ni kata? Takkan nak jadi the next Forlan or the next Falcao kan? So harap-harap kalau dia join ni, dia boleh bagi impact lah untuk player muda untuk jadi leader maksudnya.
Yeah, apa ni? One of the things that aku baca on Cavani is as well is how Cavani is on for 200 games for PSG. I think he scored like more than 120 goals. Cavani. That's no joke, man. That is not joke. I was also super shocked. Honestly, I did not know that you were looking for a backup striker.
Yeah,
Because
this deal happened quite last minute, right?
yeah, it's like super last minute. Yeah, and then other thing is like we were all like focusing on Jadon Sancho. Yeah, Daniel, right? You know that. I mean, as a Tottenham fan, also yourself, I'm pretty sure you've been reading about Jadon.
Yeah, since last year itself.
18 months, bro.
Since he was at City, since Jadon Sancho was at City, he's been linked to United, and then all of a sudden Cavani just comes out of nowhere and he's on a plane here.
Yeah, man. In fact, he's doing his what they call he's on a plane here. You're right, and he's doing his medical today. And apparently, his wage structure. I mean, the club is saying that the wage structure is not the same with Sanchez lah. Obviously, if you know what happened to Sanchez, we bought him, we brought Sanchez in, and then he's like super expensive. His wages were like 300,000. 300,000 over per week. And then it's like per week. In 3 weeks, bro, the guy is a millionaire already.
300
3 minggu je, So that is madness. That is madness lah. In terms of Cavani, I really my feelings to Cavani is, I think I mean if everything goes well, if he wears the United shirt, I will support Cavani because I think he's a darn good player lah. I mean, not gonna lie lah. I don't think he has passed his prime yet. I think he's still there. It's just that he's got to manage his injuries, and
Mm.
we just got to like, I don't know lah. I don't trust the conditioning team in United. Their fitness team is, I don't know. I don't know if they can really jaga him or not. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be straightforward. Like Cavani comes in, he starts scoring goals. I think there's going to be some time for him to settle in, and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
he needs to know how the Premier League works. And but one thing I can really tell you all for sure is Cavani is a beast. He's an animal, in the penalty
Yeah.
box. He's strong. Even though he score like scrappy goals, he will scream like like his last game like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Daniel, how are you, like
strong.
Daniel? Yeah, Daniel. So yeah, he's
Uh,
strong. You're saying?
does Cavani straight away become the starting striker?
No. What do you
No.
think, Amar? I don't think so. Yeah.
Because the options for United up front is Martial, then Cavani and Igalo. So then Cavani is more like Igalo, right? Because
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
big, strong. But you still think that Cavani would be on the bench, is it?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, these are my thoughts lah. What I'm saying is Cavani will take time. So even in the next, he probably start in the League Cup kind of like matches, or
Hmm.
maybe like FA
UCL
Cup. Yeah. And
against
then
PSG. Debut.
yeah, against PSG.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. Tough
Yeah,
group,
so
tough.
tough group, man, tough group. So most likely he will be. I think he will be benched for a while. Then, like what Amar said lah, like most likely he will be used in the tournament matches lah instead of the
Mm,
Premier League. Because Premier League, I think Martial and all that, it's hard to take over Martial's spot lah. Because Martial is number 9, kan? He is the he's the like the fixed number 9.
yeah.
By the way, Amar, what do you think? What do you think of this issue? Do you think Marshall will jealous ka right now that Cavani is in? Because everybody knows that Cavani is a darn good striker. Like he knows that he will for sure score. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so what do you think? What do you think about this? Like Marshall versus Cavani, will there be any rivalry or anything?
Macam kita tahu Cavani ni jenis finishing dia memang banyak top goal lah, banyak yang jenis kaki score kan, jenis kaki score kan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
macam Martial ni pun dia lebih kurang juga jenis kaki score, jenis kalau midfield swap bola kat dia akan score. Macam sekarang ni kalau Cavani masuk pun midfield akan swap bola, dia akan score. Macam beza antara Martial versus Cavani ni. Cavani ni dia rasanya dia tak lebihkan untuk main EPL. Maybe in
It's fair.
ada competition macam Champions League kan. Champions League pun dia ada experience that with Napoli and Paris Saint-Germain.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, sorry, Amar, we have to pause for a while. We have the Don himself here. Fahmi,
No,
the Don. I'm saying. What's up, Fahmi? What's good, bro? What's good?
Good. Sorry, bit late. How you guys doing?
Good. We good. We just talking about Cavani, bro. Your favorite player, Fahmi.
Yeah, wanted him since his Napoli days.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He got better in PSG, Do you think so? Don't you think so? He got
Sorry?
better in PSG. He got better in PSG, kan?
Yeah, to say because PSG had a lot more quality. Good.
Because dia punya wingers and then the midfielders semua like I think they can cross and
basically
stuff,
they have
right?
more quality, they have more money, they have more quality lah, right? So they'll be winning they'll be winning the league.
League One.
Well, like what 7 years straight, something like that.
So, 7
Yeah,
years
it's
straight.
really right. So yeah, happy for him. At least we have someone who is experienced, a total proper
Yeah.
scorer. But I
Proper
don't know how
striker.
he will fit. I don't know how he will fit. How he will start. The problem for me is that it's okay to have Cavani, but what about Igalo, man?
Gallo,
What is
bro, he's gonna
actually
chow, bro.
what is actually okay? No. You have one striker as a backup. The team needs only one striker as a backup. They don't need two. So what is actually the plan? Is it or is it because later January Igalo is going to be off, so that's why they get him now or what? Yeah.
So one of the viewers here, Jovin Wong, he said that Igalo is going back, so that's why United signed Cavani.
I guess so lah, yeah.
I don't know lah. I mean,
Igalo
that
is still on
that
loan,
makes
is
sense
it?
lah. Igalo is loan until January.
Yeah, loan. With an option to buy, but I hope they don't activate the option lah.
Bro, Woodward will do all this, bro. He will buy him. Woodward, they will still belinya, bro. He is the kind of guy who does the impossible. He's been doing this for 7 years already. 7 to 8 years, he's been doing all these impossibilities. Yeah. So, yeah. By the way, Amar was just talking about how Martial versus Cavani. Like, don't you think Martial will feel threatened?
Yeah.
Okay, from a third party point of view, Daniel, what do you think?
Yeah, because this thing has happened before to Martial with Ibrahimovic. When Mourinho bought Ibrahimovic in, and then
Oh yeah,
I think he stripped Martial of his number 9 and gave Martial number 11. So, but I don't think. I think Martial has to be on his. I mean, competition is always good for the squad. If you have like a world class striker like Cavani on your bench, right? And then definitely it's going to push you to improve more. But I think Martial should be concerned. Hopefully he can. Hopefully this will spur him on into like to become better. Because I don't think in attack he's offering much. I think the United's like most dangerous attackers are Bruno and
yeah, that's right.
Rashford. Yeah. So I mean, this can only be good for United as a whole and Martial. And yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be interesting how Ole juggle Martial in this situation because we've seen that Martial has been sulking before, like for instance during Zlatan's time.
That's true.
Yeah. So be interesting to see how he cope with that lah. But all in all, I think I like Cavani lah. He offers a different kind of a threat lah, to say.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, like I think when Cavani finally wears the United jersey, I think all the United supporters are going to go crazy because they're going to go crazy. Slack tak ada fan je kat stadium. Tapi when he starts playing, you know that he's the kind of guy who is going to give everything. On the
he's
pitch.
going to give 100% lah.
100%. That is why this is a good player. Okay, but I was on Twitter yesterday. I was talking to Fahmi. I think it was you, right? I was talking about how we don't know what is the plan. Apa rancangan club with Cavani because he's 33 years old. Ole datang, he said that he's going to give the chance to the youth and he's going to see the club through for the long term. So what is the plan now? Like Cavani, what's the plan? What do you guys think?
Macam tadi ya. Different
Champions League.
Yeah? Champions League. Maybe dia orang guna duit untuk beli Cavani untuk option untuk Champions League. Maksudnya Cavani lebih more experience lah in Champions League.
Yeah.
So Martial and the others player can follow him. His step.
Tapi Okay, so my only thing with Cavani is like there was this comment in January, and I think the agent said that he wanted to go to Atletico Madrid from PSG. Okay, but he did not go because he said, the agent said, okay, if he wanted money, he would have gone to Manchester United or Chelsea. So when someone brought that up recently lah, because yesterday kan the Twitter people all went crazy because of the signing. So is it really coming for money? Like, do you think it'll be like a Sanchez kind of deal? For me, what do you think?
50-50 lah. It's obvious. It's no secret. United offer a lot of money. It's no secret. Like Sanchez is like Sanchez situation. Sanchez was offered really big amount, big sum of money, right?
Yeah.
And plus he's really a superstar in England. That's why he has. But United at that time is a United whereby they go to one extreme, whereby they spend a lot of money. They just throw away money, throw, just to make sure all these people come. Since Ole came in, he bring that down, meaning to say we need to get people who really want to play for the club. No more all these big wages, etc. Even VDB, if I'm not mistaken, his salary is about 120. Not that much for a big,
actually. Yeah,
for a big player. And then, but now the problem with United, when they go this route, Edward and the Glazers are taking the other extreme, which is not paying money at all. Like for instance, like Sancho.
Hey, don't it's a taboo, bro. Don't mention that name.
It's 120. They want to spend only 100, 105. What? Another 15 million, man. And then, like, if for instance, tell us, Porto wanted 25 million euro. United said that okay, he has 1 year left on his contract, so we're not going to pay 25 million euro. United wanted to pay only 10.
Yeah.
Woodward's logic is that because Rojo's contract is 1 more year, so I'm selling him for 10. So Telles is 10. That is Edward's logic in his market.
Business
He
logic.
shows that he doesn't know the market at all, man. Who is the one who advises him? Just paying the money, man. And Telles is already an upgrade to Shaw.
Yeah.
I know that is my opinion. I don't know about you all, but I think he is. Yeah, he's going to be an upgrade from Shaw. Shaw has been there what 6 years, and the fans keep saying, "Oh, give him time." What time? 6 years, man.
Yeah,
bro. 6 tahun, bro. 6 tahun bukan 6 bulan, bro. 6 tahun. Daripada kurus jadi gemuk balik. Main bola apa gemuk macam tu, bro? Tak boleh, bro.
Then his number of assists. You go and see the number of assists, bro. You'll be shocked. 6 years.
Exactly.
His number of assists.
6 years, like what? 4 assists, like that.
Bro.
1 goal or something. What?
Oh, bro, it's crazy lah.
But I can say I pity Shaw at some extent because, as I remember, during LVG's time, Shaw was so good.
Yeah,
if you guys remember, during LVG's time, Shaw was very good. He was bombing the left side. I remember one game versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Shaw was super outstanding, bombing the field. But after that injury, after that double leg break, after that he totally like psycho already. Oh, I cannot go 50-50 or takut. 50-50 or takut. Dia tak nak masuk lah 50-50. If ada orang datang dekat dia pun nanti dia ambil bola, dia tolak ke orang lain. He will pass it to someone else.
Kaki dia dah terbarai tu.
Dia dah takut dah, bro. Dia dah takut untuk kena lagi that double leg break. I think lah. So that's why he's playing like that. He's not like I say, he's not adventurous like before lah. You can say. Yeah.
True. Yeah. The thing about Luke Shaw is he has moments. Actually, all the United players they are not consistent. Let's be honest. They are not consistent, but they have moments. So we are moments FC.
We have moments. Freestyle FC, bro.
Freestyle FC, bro. Freestyle. Ole Gunnar freestyle. The guys, they all have the moments in the 90 minutes, right? If they manage to do that one moment to do the goal, the whole Twitter or the whole fan base is going to go crazy.
You're
Uh,
gonna go
so
meletup. Yeah.
they will talk. I mean, there's the fan base that don't really follow football. They will think like Luke Shaw is better than other left backs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to watch a proper game, watch Bayern Munich. You will realize that their fullbacks are madness. Just gila. Like you cannot play against Bayern Munich. You know, like Bayern Munich is like the ultimate.
You know why Bayern Munich like that? I mean, Bayern is such a properly run football club.
Yeah, of
It's
course. Yeah.
the CEO, the owners, the sporting director, all are people who has played for the club for a very long time. So they have people who knows the club itself, who knows what the fans want, who knows what it is to be Bayern Munich, basically. But on the other hand, the managers, they don't take former players. Managers, they take proper managers. But in a sense, the sporting director will decide, okay, we want to play a certain way, blah, blah, blah. So the manager that fits this bill is, for instance, Pep.
Yeah.
For instance, Hansi Flick. For instance, who's the guy, the old guy, Bayern Munich manager, rambut putih tu. Apa nama dia?
Apa ni?
Job Heinekes or
Oh,
something.
Job Heineke.
Heinz something. Jupp Heinz something. Yeah. So for United, we don't have that. We have former players in the club, but the capacity is like just an ambassador. They can say what they want to say, but no impact on the football cup running day to day. And then for us, Ed Woodward is doing all the football decision. I'm seeing it. We all see that. We all see it that way. We don't know who advises him. Who the hell advises him? We have Matt Judge. Matt Judge is actually a negotiator.
Dia lawyer. Dia peguam.
Lawyer, negotiator. Yeah. Ed is the CEO. Who is the football brain behind the club? Obviously, it's Ole lah. Now, tak ada orang lain lah.
Tak ada orang.
Tak ada orang. Ole has to do the job of advising these people and also doing the job of coaching. So somehow unfair lah to him nak bagi dia dua job.
Yeah, ever since Sir Alex dulu he played he wore all the hats, right? He was the manager, he was the DOF, he was the negotiator.
He was everything lah.
He did tap out everything. The time Evra, I think he was saying that when they scouted Evra, 2:00 in the morning, you know, Alex Ferguson and David Gill and Alex Ferguson, they turned up at Evra's house like CIA. They knocked the door. Then they're like, I want to see Evra. Then they're like, the heck, man, who the hell is this? And then and then Evra came like, okay, what do you guys want? The mom, I think the family were all there. Then Alex said, okay,
the time when he wanted to sign Evra, is that it?
Yeah. He wanted, they're scouting Evra. I mean, I think they were scouting him. They wanted to bring him. So they traveled so far that at the time, I don't know. But they reached like early in the morning at 2:00 like that in the wee hours. And then they asked everyone to come out the house. Then they say, we are from Manchester United. We want you. You want or don't want? Like that. Like straight away, bro. Like nothing. No, like today, like intermediaries and all that. So like if you notice, Evra also had a comment, right? He said, today, if you want to reach out to Ed Woodward, you have to go through intermediaries. You have to go through lawyer lah and stuff. Like there are a lot of middle people, you know. That means you don't have Ed Woodward's number. All these people who want to agents and all that, they want to work with Ed Woodward. They don't have his contact one. They have to go through a middle person to actually reach out to Ed Woodward. So who do you think? Who is Ed Woodward, bro? He's a banker. What in the world he's doing in our club? Why do you make it so hard to close deals? But anyway, yeah, that's how I feel. Anyway, let's talk about Hotspurs. We have a Spurs fan here. For me, I was just saying earlier, Daniel is a hardcore Tottenham fan. So
How's Mourinho, man?
Mourinho. I mean, getting. I mean, can't complain lah.
Can't
he's
complain,
he's
huh?
good lah. Can't complain lah.
Tu
Time will
gol
tell
lah.
lah whether he's good lah.
Daniel, soon you will know, bro.
Soon lah.
Soon,
No lah.
like what?
Hours you will
I
know.
think I think United have a lot of problems lah in the upper management, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just said what's his name? Ed Woodward is a banker, and then Mourinho is a character lah. And when
Yeah.
two big characters meet, right, it never ends well lah.
Yeah. Let's talk about your transfer lah. We haven't
Yeah.
gone to the match yet, kan? So let's talk
Yep.
about the transfers. What do you feel
Yeah.
so far about transfer, Daniel? Like I know you guys been doing a lot of loans recently, and talk about it. Like, how do you feel so far?
I mean, as Spurs fans, right, we've been like ever since like Mauricio Pochettino, like the days of Pochettino, especially his last full season where he didn't buy a single player. I feel the squad had become like a little bit like stale, and it was very small. And then players that were out of form were kept needed to be kept in the first 11 because there were no like good quality options on the bench. There were no because the squad was too small, and like one full season without signing a player. I think that's like the first time in history, Premier League history. I read it somewhere. Okay.
But Pochettino made it happen, man. You guys
Yeah.
went into Champions League final, etc. It's not easy, man. With no signings. Ayo, it's.
I mean, like that was like,
that guy did.
yeah. I mean, we reached the final, but unfortunately, you know what happened,
Yeah.
I mean, we lost
bro.
we lost the final in like 10 seconds.
Final.
We lost
Yeah,
we lost the final in 10 seconds.
hard for me to say, but Liverpool are so good right now. Cannot do anything. Liverpool,
Yeah,
they
sure.
they are
Liverpool were
properly run football
they're
club.
on they were on the like the they were going into greatness in that Champions League final. Yeah. So as I was saying about signings, right? Mourinho comes in, right? The signings, I'm very happy because we have strengthened in a lot of key areas that we have been as Spurs fans we can see, like there are no good quality options on the bench, see now we have two good fullbacks. We have a good defensive midfielder who's from the Premier League.
Sergio Regulon, bro. You're churi from.
Silent.
Oh, I was so mad, man, when I heard that. I was so mad. Man. I was like, what the hell, man? It's like 2 days only. Then he's like, here we go. Fabrizio was like, here we go.
That was the buyback option,
think-
right?
Yeah, because United they want the buyback option, but
they
we sucked it up lah. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen in like 2 seasons from now. Hopefully, we can get like Alex Telles or something lah.
2 seasons from now, Mourinho won't be around, bro. So he knows what to do.
Yeah.
He's going to maximize them for 2 seasons. He's going to achieve whatever he needs to achieve. Then after that,
I mean, like with Pochettino, with Pochettino, we went through 5 seasons of attacking football without winning anything, So like with Mourinho, right? I mean, like I will put up with it lah. However, he gets the results, But the thing is, we need results and we need good results, I think I think our aim for this season we should be at least targeting the Carabao Cup, because we're in the quarterfinals already, and then we got quite an easy draw against Stoke City lah.
Yeah. Son is also injured, right?
Actually, Son is a bit funny lah because he traveled with the squad to Manchester.
On top of that, I heard that suppose he was out for 1 month. Now
he traveled.
He's in the squad. He traveled. Confirm.
Yeah, he traveled. Yeah, and
So then
the thing is, right?
He's gonna play. He die, bro.
He was
bro, I tell you.
he was
If
subbed
he
out.
plays Lindelof again, I tell you but what they want confirm Lindelof play
Confirm.
confirm
Yeah.
I don't
Bukan Bailey ya.
walaupun even though macam we all can see that he is just rubbish, but I don't know why that fella keep playing him seriously and then Spurs will just go stick on Lindelof lah, play there.
I think Son might start, because I don't think he's injured actually. I think Mourinho just took him off at Newcastle just to because of this game that we have against United,
I think he did not really got injured, maybe a precautionary.
Maybe he
Yeah,
might
maybe
he might even start on the bench, and then comes on as like
Moriho, okay, take it from us lah. We had Moriho before, so Moriho, if he has his top players available, he will play. He don't care one. If whether you 80% ke apa
actually
kan,
that's
he will
true,
play.
that's true.
He is like that. Plus against United, he wants to go one over Ole, man. Ole has been talking shit about him.
This past week, right?
Yeah,
The goals and all.
Goalpost and all, and then they have been fighting mind games. Ole,
Yeah,
I mean, Jose wants to get one game.
Jose got a lot of motivation lah, I think he's going to go all
Yeah.
out lah, I mean like not go all out, but he's desperate to get like the win, He's desperate.
Yeah. Definitely desperate. Let's look at some of the comments that people are saying here. This is an interesting comment here. Man John, he said that maybe Ole will change formation to two strikers now that we have Cavani. This is
Classic
right in
United
regards to-
4-4-2.
but Ole never played that, He never played 4-4-2. He always played
Never do.
4-3-3.
He never change anything, man. You realize he never change.
4-4-2 is a Alex Ferguson thing lah. But what do you guys think with Cavani coming in?
No lah.
I-
Because the last time we had 4-4-2 was during York and Andy Cole's time, Beckham Geeks time. Then
So then
even Ferguson also evolved during after that by using the
Rooney and Tevez.
Rooney Tevez Siron triangle.
Yeah.
So I don't think he will play 4-4-2 because he needs to accommodate a lot of people, especially midfield lah. He needs to accommodate. I don't know how he's going to accommodate Pogba, Van de Beek, and Bruno lah. That's also one thing that I do understand why he buys Van de Beek. Don't get me wrong, Van de Beek is a good player. He's a very, very good player. But why? To do what? To replace whom? Is he going to play week in week out with Bruno and Pogba as well?
I think he's gonna replace Pogba lah. He's gonna replace Pogba.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
At the back of my mind, bro, Daniel, I really think that he is
Pogba is
actually.
out.
I think he's actually to replace Pogba because I don't think Pogba is going to sign a contract, bro. Seriously,
Yeah.
I
don't
think
think Pogba.
Yeah. I think Pogba. I think it's good for Pogba. Don't get me wrong, lah. I mean, all United fans here. I think you guys are all Pogba FC also. So I think it's good for Pogba to go. I think it's good that Pogba is in our club. I know he does all those amazing long balls and passes and all that, but it's good for Pogba to leave the club, man. Because if he leaves, then there will be the burden will be shared to other players, and then you don't really focus on just one player. Like for example, whenever Pogba plays, everybody attacks Pogba because whenever he gets the ball, he seems to get dispossessed like all the time. Recently, like latest matches, right? If you watch,
He seems lazy. He seems lazy also.
I'm not sure, whether he's lazy or whether he's not match fit or what. But Ole is saying that he's getting there. So what do you mean? Like, that means he's going to get fit?
No, because
he's not fit.
Yeah, he's not fit basically because he did not. Okay, we United end their season quite late because of Europa semi-final Europa, and then they have like 1 week, 2 week rest, and then the season starts, and then they had only 1 week to prepare, and then during the preparation time, Pogba wasn't there. Pogba was quarantined because of COVID, so he did not train. And also, before the league starts, if you remember, there was a League of Nations, the European League international thingy.
UEFA Nation
So
League.
yeah, the UEFA Nation League. So France played, but Pogba did not as well. So he is a bit lacking in that sense lah, in that match. But for me, Pogba shouldn't play as a number 6, bro. He shouldn't play there.
Let's not.
He is so flamboyant. He is a maverick on the ball. He wants the ball. He wants to try things. He wants to dribble. He wants to do everything. So when you put him there at number 6, he wants to do that as well. It's his natural thing to do all those things. So he will get dispossessed. That's one thing lah. But that is one thing that Pogba needs to improve, right? But again, Ole, when he first came, he put Pogba behind the striker. If you remember, Pogba played at the top of the diamond, at the top of the midfield during Ole's first game, up until he signed the contract. He played there. Pogba was so good, man. He was so good even in fantasy football. So he was damn crazy. Everybody had him, man. He was scoring. He was assisting at that time. Remember?
Before Bruno came.
Yes, and then suddenly they bought Bruno. I thought Bruno was going to play as a number 8, but no, they shifted Bruno to be behind striker, Pogba turun bawah. Like, what is this? I mean, you see that Pogba can do that. That is his natural thing. Why you change? Now you change. Now you buy Van de Beek some more. So that Pogba is going to be like a defensive midfielder. No, that's why I said I don't think he is happy at all. And that's why I said I think he will go somewhere else. Juventus really wants him, man. Pirlo really wants him. If Pirlo gets him, Pirlo knows where to put him because Pirlo played with him last time.
Yeah.
He needs to play, to me lah. He needs to play there. I mean, it's clear to see lah. Even versus Brighton League Cup the other day, aku tidur
he came
pukul 4
out.
pagi.
Oh, the free kick. Free kick goal.
Yeah, we were watching, right? And we slept at 4 o'clock. And then the game was terrible, as I remember. No, we had the possession, but we can't do anything with the possession. Even Van de Beek was lost because he had very mediocre players around him at that time, first half. And then second half, Pogba came in. You saw when Pogba came in, bro. Albeit it's just a Brighton second team. But when Pogba came in, he only put Pogba on top. Bro, he changed the game, bro. Seriously,
He opened up the team. He opened up the team.
Suddenly everybody was moving around him. People were off the ball, movement all around the place. So, to me, that fact alone is crazy, man. It's crazy that Ole doesn't put him there week in, week out. He needs to be there. Bruno can play as a number 6 or a hybrid 6-8, no problem. Van de Beek can play as number 8. Pogba needs to be up. That's my opinion lah. To move forward. If not, play lah Pogba belakang. Because Pogba doesn't do the defensive work. Pogba, he's not like Bruno. Bruno can chase the opponent like crazy. Bruno and VDB has work rate. They can chase. Pogba, he doesn't do that. It's his natural ability. He doesn't do that. He tries, but he's not good at it. So why put him there? Instead, you can just put Bruno lah. That's my opinion lah on that.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, we'll only do that, So these are the kind of thing that we don't know. Like one of them say that Pogba performance is poor. That's why only by Van de Beek. I think he like we say lah. Like all of our players, they are not consistently excellent. We have moments. We have that 10 minutes, 15 minutes that we are good, and then suddenly we will slack and tido.
That's why I say we are freestyling, bro. We are basically, I think, Ole is just okay, guys. Go out there, do your stuff. Have fun. I just because I don't for 2 years Ole has been at the club. I just don't see any pattern or any game of play.
Do you think Ole should be sacked?
To me, not sacked, but to be moved to another position, like for instance,
director of football.
Yeah. Because he he can coach lah. Just come on
Yeah.
lah.
Just
If
admit
he
it lah.
wasn't at Man United, who the hell wants him, man? Tell me.
Yeah.
Mana EPL club yang nak dia kalau if it wasn't for Ed Woodward dia dekat United sekarang ni, siapa nak dia? Tak ada orang nak dia because he has nothing in his CV. So to save face, I think better move him to a DOF because he knows the club inside out. He knows what it's all about. He knows we need to play attacking football, blah blah blah. But you don't be with the team in terms of a day-to-day tactical etc.
Yeah.
Just be there at the DOF. You know, he can find the players. He can find like, okay, let's say a VDB, Maguire or something like that lah. So, but do not be involved with the team lah. The team get a proper coach lah. Get a proper coach lah. Easy lah, bro. Proper coach.
Do you?
Not to say,
do you,
I wanted him to do so well, bro. I wanted him.
Okay.
I'm a United guy. Bro. I mean, I was born
Okay,
like.
in regards to that, right? Proper coach, right? Okay. Here's the thing. They don't want all these proper coach. They don't want masuk United. I tell you, Pep was offered the United job. He said no. Klopp was offered the United job.
Okay.
He said no, obviously.
There was a story about Klopp lah. No, about Pep. If you heard lah, Pep told this story. He said after his stint at I think at Barcelona, I think after his stint at Barcelona, yes, and then he took a sabbatical for 1 year. Pep, he stayed in the States for 1 year, and then Ferguson was about to retire. Yeah, Ferguson met him in the States. Ferguson met him. This is a story from Pep. So Ferguson met him, talked to him about coming, offered him a job. Basically, hey, you come and replace me, United, something like that.
Okay.
But at that time, Pep cakap, dia kata, I don't understand what he's saying. I just said yes.
What?
He said like that. Pep doesn't understand what he says because his accent is so Scottish accent, right? So Pep tak faham. So what? Dia tak faham, so dia kata yes je lah. So, and then Ferguson took that as okay, fine, yes. And then suddenly he goes to Bayern.
Bro, I hope that's not true.
Bukan kata dia, it's not that he rejected us. Is that ni lah. At that time lah.
There's a lot. Actually, okay. To be fair,
you cannot tell me that. To me, you cannot tell me that there's no manager that wants to manage United because it's United. Man, come on, it's even rivals. They say it's United, man. It's just United. So manager will want to be there to to resurrect the club.
United is the biggest club in the world.
Yeah. So lot of managers want,
but like Klopp, I don't know lah. Klopp, I'm not sure about the story, but Klopp, I think United did not offer him, but he went to Liverpool, offered him first lah. That's the thing lah.
I think Pochettino will do a good job there lah. I mean, speaking for experience, right?
Let's talk about that. Okay, this is why I want Pochettino in United if Ole goes by December. Okay, if you realize that Pochettino has not said yes to any clubs. Okay, he has not said yes to any clubs. Number one. Number two is Ed Woodward did speak to Pochettino. Tapi masa tu, what did he say? Our Ole Gunnar, he was winning like 11 matches. Okay, he was winning. Ed Woodward was already talking to Pochettino, and Pochettino wasn't out of Tottenham during the time. Pochettino was still managing Tottenham. Okay, so during that time, there were so many things going on. Ole was doing well. The fans were going crazy. And then Pochettino was like not sure. Maybe he will leave Tottenham. Maybe he will not leave and all that. Then when Ed Woodward, I think he hired a social media guy. Ed Woodward hired a social media guy, to collect data of how people feel about Manchester United. Okay, so basically he knows, what's going on online. Ed Woodward knows how people feel online and all that. And we, all of us, I mean, not gonna lie lah, including myself, we all went crazy when Ole started to win and all that. When he saw that, he took the opportunity to boom sign Ole, because Ole's salary demand is not as high as Pochettino. Okay, so Ole is a legend. Obviously, he knows what it means to manage, or to also call like to play for for United lah. He can pass that on. So when he tapped that, it was really a businessman punya style lah. He knows what will increase the clicks, the sponsorship, and the jerseys and all that. So he got Ole. It was more cost effective, and Pochettino has no follow-ups from then on. So me, right, I feel like Daniel Levy, Tottenham, I feel like he has a bit of similarities with Ed Woodward, because they are both stingy fellas. They are stingy in an interesting way. That means they will pay, but they make bad footballing decisions lah. Like when it comes to that will correlate the football and the business. The whole thing has to correlate, right? Like the football is to be good, and that has to make money also. But Daniel Levy, like, I mean, I just comment on Daniel Levy lah, because he's the Tottenham punya CEO, kan? Chairman, right? So what he does is they will always see the business part of it, and they don't mind to sacrifice the football part, just because to get the business. So if you're thinking like Ed Woodward is oblivious, Ed Woodward knows everything, bro. Ed Woodward knows that Pochettino will do a much better job than Ole. Ed Woodward is the guy that he doesn't need any signings, but he will ramp up the squad. But you see what he did? He wanted the clicks, he wanted the money, and he know that it will be cost effective. Boom, he signed Ole. Okay.
The interesting point. This is the first time I'm hearing that some United fan saying that Edward knows his stuff.
He
knows the business side lah.
He knows the business side.
Of course, he's a financial guy, right?
He knows what clicks for United. He knows the sentiment of United with Ole. He does all these things, bro.
No, at that time, semua nak lah. You pun nak kan Ole kan?
True.
Abang Amma pun nak. Semua orang nak Ole tentu. Even myself, because it was so good. But the problem is
PSG game lah.
As a club, why don't they put the emotional, put the romantic thing aside first, and really sit down and talk about who is actually that can perform the job? Because from there the standard has dropped, man. No, United has a certain standard. No, so bila you sign someone like that, and then after he signed, what happened? Masuk longkang everything. The result all go down, everything. The thing is, the club doesn't wait for the result to go down and then to go up again. They don't wait for that. They just okay, sign now. Why don't they can they can take up Ole, but just wait until end of the season, not during middle of the season. The season hasn't finished yet, and then they just offer the contract, right?
Tapi biasanya kalau bagi Ole masa dulu untuk build up team, macam mana?
Dia bagi aku Ole kan transition time sebelum ada satu lagi proper good coach datang Dia akan clearkan apa yang tak betul, apa semua, and then there will be a new coach. But there's another problem with that also, because when another coach come, he might not like what Ole has bought. He might not like he might not like Maguire. He might not like Wan-Bissaka. So this is the DOF thing again lah. Goes back to the DOF thing. It's since the Alex left, Moyes came. He did not like what Ferguson had. Jual beli. And then Moyes ciao. LVG came. Aku tak suka orang-orang Moyes. Jual beli lagi. And then Mourinho came. The same thing happened. Ole came. The same thing happened. We're wasting money, man. Like crazy. We're wasting money like crazy because there's no DOF. If there is a DOF, you know the next manager will still use the players because the style is similar. Kalau tak nak pun mungkin 1-2 orang ke apa. Tak adalah. Separuh squad dia tak nak. Now it's like banyak orang Ole tak nak. Betul tak?
Betul.
I don't know.
Macam tengok Ajax punya team lah kan. Tengok Van der Sar jadi DOF macam ni kan.
Dia orang lain, bro.
Ambil je manager siapa-siapa pun, you know that he will do a job because he has the players already. No problem. Even like Bayern also, take lah siapa-siapa pun manager. They just tweak sikit-sikit kan nak tweak the whole. Like Like United, when Ole came, is another reboot. When Mourinho came, another reboot. Every time also reboot.
Reboot lah,
Later, after
tapi
the manager come, reboot also because there's no DOF. They need someone
Daniel,
to.
yeah lah,
Yep.
we definitely need. I was talking about DOF for a long time. I mean, like all of us here lah, we all talking about
Spurs
DOF
has a
for very
DOF,
long.
right?
Sorry,
Spurs.
You guys
you
have.
think so?
No, we don't. We don't
I
have.
don't think so.
Oh, you
I
guys
don't
also
think.
don't have.
We sacked our DOF like in 2014 because he wasn't
So
doing a good
Levy
job.
and Edward has similarities.
Similarities lah, but you know like
Kita cakap dah,
I
bro.
don't know what
Daniel ni sama dengan network. I'm telling you.
I don't know what happened to Daniel Levy this season. He seems to be spending money like free lah. You know, Spurs
Exactly,
fans
bro.
are going crazy.
Yeah,
You know,
I did not anticipated that at all from Spurs. I thought they don't have any money to. They have money just to pay
yeah,
stadium. Seriously,
that's
it's Mourinho.
that's why. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like suddenly like, and the thing that surprised me is how quickly the deals go through. You know, it's like Fabrizio Romano would like report something, and then like 2 days later, he's holding the Spurs jersey. You know, and
It's
that's
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I think when Jose Mourinho signed his contract with Spurs, right, he definitely had uh he definitely had like some say in like the transfer window. We need to have funds, you know. We need to refresh the squad, and I think that was like the main point, you know, because if not, he wouldn't have signed the contract, you know. And then credit to Jose lah. Jose is he's like he's a manager, but he's like a superstar manager, you know. Not say like superstar in tactics, you know. Huh?
Blockbuster manager, Amazon Prime.
Yeah, yeah. He's like
Drama.
the press love him because he gives like
Okay.
all this like this kind of like pattern lah, this kind of speech lah,
Hey,
you know.
Jose, man. Jose, I fucking love him, man. Seriously, I tell you.
Yeah,
I fucking love him when he came to United. I really, really love him, man. But
Why?
just woke up because. But I think I give him credit because he was the only one. He and AVG was the only manager who was fighting against Edward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Don't give me who I want. I don't care. I will go tantrum lah.
true. That's true.
Yeah lah.
Okay.
But Ole never does that. No. Ole because
a yes man. He's a yes man.
he takut hilang kerja lah because dia lagi peluang dia nak dapat macam ni. Dia takkan ada peluang macam ni. Like managing a top European team, he doesn't have this. So he knows that where he is, he doesn't have the qualification, but he is so lucky to be in that position. So he cannot simply go and maki at lah. So he just say, yeah, we have a good squad now. We are building something. Blah blah blah. At the first during early days of the transfer window, he said that we need depth. We don't have quality in our depth in our squad. But now, few days ago, his press conference was totally different. He said, "Oh, we are building something. We have a good squad. We are now playing safe lah." Nah.
Yeah, I mean, talking about what they call Mourinho, right? I don't know what is going on with Mourinho and Dele Alli, man. Daniel, you know anything? I think Dele Alli is the
Dele Alli, apa cerita lah, bro?
I would take Dele Alli any day, bro.
Really?
Any day.
Dele.
Look, okay.
Problem.
Dele Alli, okay. Dele Alli is I mean, okay. His first 2 seasons in Spurs, right? They were the best 2 seasons of his life. I mean, he came in, he just started the ground, started running, started doing well. Scored like 10 goals in his first season, then like 18 in his second season. So like everyone was like, wow, this guy is like the future Frank Lampard, you know, and something, you know. But you know, Dele he's a big character. I mean, even though he doesn't show it sometimes, but I think he's a big character in the dressing room. So like, when Jose Mourinho comes in and then he sees Dele, right, and he's not like performing to his expectations, you know, And I think also in that recent Spurs documentary, Ellie said something like, "Oh, we are just like long ball and defending all the time." And I think
Really?
maybe Jose Mourinho, yeah,
Yo, he
Jose,
did say that, yeah.
he said that in the dressing room after the game. He was like, just like fucking long ball and defending all the time. You know,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Memang,
And I anyway,
memang punya lah.
I feel right. I think Jose Mourinho saw that in that documentary, but not in like the when it happened. And then since then, right, he's been out of the squad. He's been
Teruk, eh. It's teruk, yeah.
yeah, but
Jahat.
you know, I think Spurs fans will agree, right, that Delhi hasn't been himself for the past three seasons lah. Because if you actually look at what he contributes in terms of attacking sense, right, is only finishing. In terms of like okay, I just saw that comment. Okay,
Hey,
in
you see
terms
that
of
comment, bro? Best comment. That's Mourinho style, lah. He will pick one of the popular player, treat him like crap to show who is boss. He did it everywhere he went.
Hey, bro, Terry, yo. You're correct, man. Actually, Deli Ali is
you see,
Mourinho's Pogba lah.
yeah, I think maybe you can say that, but yeah, you see, Ali doesn't offer much in terms of anything else because I think he's too slow on the ball. I think he's too slow
Really?
to. Yeah,
Deli
yeah,
Ali. No, I don't think so.
yeah. No. He's
Oh, yeah.
slow in terms of movement and he's slow to pick out a pass. And Mourinho likes to play counter attacking, right? You know,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So the final pass must be, like must be
Yeah.
like that clockwork. Yeah. But Ali takes too long on the ball. He tries stupid flicks, and then loses possession.
Betul. Dia
Okay.
banyak tricks.
Macam
And then
banyak bom bola lah. Dia banyak bom bola.
Jose
Macam Pogba.
Mourinho likes all his players to be under like the same under his command. Like
Yeah,
you must like first thing is like Mourinho's players work hard. And Dele Alli, we know that he doesn't work hard. He's like a lazy guy in training. Yeah.
Betul.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Just because he tak masuk dalam England punya team, England squad.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder.
Dia
So-
dalam English.
Tak ada.
Dia tak
Yeah,
masuk, dia tak pilih.
He's not playing, man. He's not playing, so
He's off form.
How can
lah.
the-
And currently, right, Mourinho uses a system where it doesn't allow Dele Alli to play. Now he plays with a 4-3-3 counter attacking. Previously in his first season, he plays a 4-2-3-1. That little 10 like behind the striker. That's where Ali plays. But
Yeah.
I think Ali has been given
Beside
all
Lucas
chances.
Moura. Beside Lucas Moura, right?
The attacking midfield
Bergwijn.
three lah.
Yeah, Bergwijn.
Dele sits in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think he's been given a lot of chances. I mean, like right now, I think he's like maybe fifth choice behind like certain our midfielders lah. So I feel sorry for him actually because I think he has a lot of quality, and
Good. Yes.
in my opinion, right, he should go on loan lah to somewhere else, get some form back. I heard like rumors of a 3 million loan fee to PSG.
Yeah.
If he's not playing here, especially with like Euros next year, right? He's not going to get into the squad, so he might as well.
True.
Yeah.
But
He's
actually,
24, man.
yeah, actually this season is actually a European championship season, right? So he needs to be playing now to get into the squad
He needs to
European.
he needs to be playing regularly.
Yeah, only then he will get into the squad. Yeah. So it's a tough one for him lah. This situation is same like Ozil lah at Arsenal.
But Ozil has won everything already. He doesn't care. He just takes 350 grand away.
Yeah. But yeah, Ozil doesn't suit what Arteta wants to do lah. Arteta wants to go and press everybody, but
Ozil
can do that.
Ozil like 5 minutes he tired already lah.
Honestly, when Ozil came to Arsenal, I was so scared, because I was like,
Exactly.
wow, if you can get
Yeah.
Ozil, Dude, Ozil
Yeah.
is madness kind of player. His
Ozil-
passes are like
Yeah, Ozil at the Real Madrid era during Ronaldo was there. Ozil was so man. Come on.
Di
He
Maria.
was the
But
best attacking midfield in the world.
but that time people are playing with that number 10 player. Now there's no more number 10 player, bro. People don't
Ada
play
dah.
that anymore.
Yeah,
Ada dah.
yeah.
Itu Liverpool mana number 10?
Yalah.
There's no
Now
number
they
10.
play. They focus on the flanks now, these
Yeah,
days.
yeah. On the flank.
Cross
And
ball.
they play the inverted fullback game. So it is an interesting era lah.
Now wingers also tak ada. Now they play more towards
Wing back.
like
Wing back.
no, like let's say for wingers, right?
Salah and Mane lah.
They don't play wingers that bomb the touchline. Nowadays wingers are sometimes like a forward. They go inside. So when they go inside, they need someone on the left and right on the wing on the wing. So the fullback will play that role lah. Like Liverpool is doing that is the perfect thing lah, because Robertson and Trent is crazy ada 5 jantung So
Yeah. Especially Robertson.
Robertson is
oi 2 million
tiring.
now. 2 million
Mourinho.
now. Klopp for him. 2 fucking million. And then because Klopp is a very, very good coach, he coached him until he is one of the best left back now in the world, man. Come on.
He's
Seriously. He
There
is
was-
one of the best left back in the world now.
he's
Ah,
I
With
think,
that Alfonso
what do you call
Davies.
from RCT, come on, gila.
no, Alfonso Davies is better than him. Yeah, I agree.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Alfonso Davies.
gila.
Alfonso.
I mean,
Tapi, yalah.
you
Alfonso Davies ada
imagine
body lah.
you imagine from United perspective we look at Liverpool like that we
Yeah.
go crazy macam shit man.
Yeah,
You know, speaking of left backs, right? I saw this stat. Alex Telles has 13 goals.
Yeah,
13 goals in
A lot
one
of
season.
penalty lah. A lot of it
Oh,
penalty.
okay.
Okay,
He
here's
takes
the thing about Alex.
penalties and he takes free kicks.
Free kick.
Right,
Dia punya
okay.
kaki kiri dia kuat. How to say? Alex is that guy who if you have a good macam header kan dalam penalty box, the guy can actually cross lah, because he's
Okay.
good.
He can cross, right? Yeah. He's a
Like
modern
Cavani
Carlos.
Like Cavani lah.
He's a modern Carlos.
Hopefully lah. I mean I get it lah. If you buy Cavani and then you get Telles, which I don't know whether we will get or not. Maybe Tottenham will rob him off again. Suddenly get another left back for no reason, just to fight at United. Say, I can do deals faster than you. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Jose,
Mourinho has done it before, to Spurs
he likes
before actually.
Speed guy
likes
lah.
to do that.
Mourinho.
Sayang
Yeah.
Sanchez. Dengan City.
Hey, you remember, dude? You remember there is one time Willian was still at Shakhtar.
Willian,
Yeah,
Willian.
that's what I was talking about
Yeah.
actually.
Willian was still at Shakhtar. Spurs brought him over to sign the contract to do the medical. Or you said no, you come to Chelsea. He went to Chelsea, man.
Yeah.
While
That,
Willian is already at White Hart Lane, and he goes to Stamford Bridge. Like what shit?
yeah.
Jenis sayang.
I mean, wow, that,
That
I mean,
one,
like,
that one, yo.
I was watching the news that day, and then when it happened, I couldn't believe it
No, but William is
Mourinho
Mourinho's
cool,
golden
bro.
boy lah.
Mourinho cool. Itu saja.
Now he play
People want to play for
dengan Arsenal tak.
Yeah.
Dia main dengan Arsenal
Yeah.
pun dia still boleh
I think
lagi.
that's the most important thing. That's the thing about Mourinho lah. People like want to work with him because he's one of the best managers lah in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
It used to be, I think, but now I don't know.
Very.
I mean, like
very
if he
Superman.
can win a trophy with Spurs, right? We haven't won a trophy for 12 years already. If he can win like one Kuching Kura League Cup, right?
They
He's
will
the
build a
best manager.
statue, bro. They
Build
will build
statue
a
already.
statue.
Huh?
When was
Mauricio
the trophy,
Pochettino's name will be scratched out.
Already stretched out already.
When was your last trophy?
2008 League Cup.
What? League Cup, is it? Who was the manager at that time?
Harry Redknapp lah.
What? No.
Martin
One day, no. Martin. No. One day Ramos, I think.
One day Ramos. Seriously, one day Ramos.
I have no idea
Lama
actually. It was
dia
that
tu.
long ago.
I thought he was a flop at that time. Spurs. One day Ramos.
No. I have really no idea actually. Could be Martinho, could be Harry Redknapp lah. But I don't think it's Harry lah. Harry came later.
2008
There's like just now, Joe, you talking about Tellus, right? So
yeah.
there's this news also. I've been following a lot of ITKs lah, but ITKs that are quite reliable lah. So ITKs are in the know lah. So they said that Tellus is actually done. It's already done. He's just waiting to fly. The thing about United is that they don't want to spend the money that they have put aside for Sancho on Tellus. They want to offload Smalling, confirm offload Smalling. They get the money, then only they will get Tellus and Tellus will come. That is one lah. But I don't know how true is that now because tinggal lagi 2 hari mah. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Rojo is
Besok je.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Mungkin dia MU ni tunggu Smalling pergi dulu baru MU beat Tellus.
I don't understand this whole like Smalling will be the factor to sponsor the other deals.
Money.
Since when our club became like that, you know? So macam kenapa nak bergantung dengan bisnes-bisnes lain?
That's why I said just now.
In my
Edward last time was extreme in giving money. Now he is extreme in not giving money. He just switch from one side to one side like that, like pop switch. Now we don't give crazy money, so they have to wait lah. They wait lah.
You know, right? I read somewhere, right? When United are in the Champions League, right, the level of investment in the squad goes down. When United are not in the Champions League, the level of investment in the squad goes up.
This past 7 years,
after Ferguson era.
Yeah,
Yalah.
after Ferguson era. So like it shows, right, that the United board don't care about trophies or winning the league or Champions League or FA Cups or what. They care about getting into Champions League because that's where they get the money, and then your owners, the Glazers, take the money and then pay off their loans.
Janji top 4 cukup lah. So we are becoming Arsenal lah basically.
Yep.
Shit lah.
Betul lah.
Liga top 4.
Terry kata Rojo is the best left back in the world. Hey, I tell you, no one will tackle like him, bro. Kalau kena tackle Rojo, mati kaki kau.
Kaki kaca.
He will break your leg, bro. Terus cacat. Seriously.
And then when he tackles, he never gets a cut, you know. Crazy, he tackles like he wants to murder someone, but he never gets anything.
He's there to fight, bro. Like he's a pure South American tackle. He will tackle you until you cannot get up like that. So the guy is a gangster. Hey, let's talk about the match tonight, man.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Malam ni is obviously United versus Tottenham, and we're playing in Old Trafford. Daniel, Eugen, Amar, what do you think?
Okay.
Do you think United will go on the front foot, or they will just play from the back and play slow? And do you think there'll be any changes tonight, Amar?
Macam squad malam ni mungkin squad yang sama lah lawan Brighton hari tu. Lepas tu dia lebih kepada macam mana? Counter attack kot. Maybe macam tu lah.
Dua-dua pun counter attack because like Tottenham, I think they sure counter attack one. they will
Okay,
they'll do a deep block.
Akan defending football lah maksudnya. Macam Ole kan style Mourinho kan style dia defending football kan.
Betul.
Maybe Ole pun dia akan jaga, maksudnya dia ni lah. Dia akan ikut sekali lah main defending football. Play safe lah, macam play safe lah. Mungkin gol tu tak tahulah, mungkin biasalah MU kan. MU mesti akan dapat penalti lah. Penalti FC.
Manchester.
So MU pun kalau nak harapkan menang, harapkan itu.
Manchester.
Yeah,
Manchester. So
Yeah.
kalau nak harapkan skor daripada 90 minutes tu, susah lah. Sebab tengok Spurs pun dia lebih pada defending kan. Defending dia pun boleh tahan ke Doherty apa semua. So kalau nak harapkan gol pun memang harapkan ni lah, set piece taking.
We have never set piece for a long time lah, bro. Honestly, United macam tak pernah goal set piece for a long time, man. So macam mana nak set piece? Like honestly, I feel it'll be tonight. Okay, tonight's game is very interesting because we know that Mourinho and Ole, they like to play safe, and then they like to counter. They hit on the break. So I want to see who does that first. Who will counter first, and who will want to control the game, because you know how Maguire is definitely going to play. You know how Maguire is. So I respect Maguire. Okay, it's not like I don't like Maguire. I respect Maguire. I think he's a good defender, but because of his price tag, the criticism is based on the price tag lah. Kan? So he's good. Cuma he's a ball playing centre back. That means he will want to hold the ball longer. That means if he's not fast, you can really nampak yang dia slow. Okay, that you can see that he's taking the ball and he's like going around, he's trying to pass sideways and all that. So that really disrupts the rhythm of the game. Okay, so the thing about the game tonight is if Spurs bring on Lucas Moura, and Lucas Moura is fast, okay, and if he start to poach and he start to like intercept Maguire and all that.
I gotta go. Ada kerja.
Oh, you gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, sorry guys.
Okay. No worries. All right.
Okay.
We will talk more on Twitter, bro, on the match tonight. But yeah, thanks, Amar.
Okay.
Hope you can join us the next time.
Alright.
Yeah. So,
Right.
I would think.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you.
See you.
Yeah. I was saying that how if Lucas Moura is there, okay, when Lucas Moura is there and he's attacking on the right, he's attacking on because he's the right wing, he's the right attacking player, and he's attacking Maguire. I think it is going to create a lot of problem for Maguire because Maguire under pressure, he doesn't operate very well. In fact, in United, nobody really soaks the pressure and operate really well under pressure.
No one can beat the press. You mean?
Nobody like really can okay, here's the thing, when someone presses you, I mean, we all either played football or we watch football more than enough lah to say that whenever you are under pressure, you have to make a decision. Either you need to you kick the ball out, okay, or you clear the ball, or you do the kind of turn that Thiago Alcantara is that player, bro. Whenever he gets pressed, he will do this turn, he will do one kind of turn he will do, and then boom, he will bring the ball to the space. I don't know how he does that lah, but he's like that. So and center backs like David Alaba, like Bayern Munich, and then like when Alphonso Davies, when these guys get pressed, they know how to put the ball back to the space, and they don't disrupt the rhythm, and the rhythm is keep going. So tonight, when you see Lucas Moura pressing Maguire, right? I don't know how Maguire is gonna handle him, but maybe he has a aerial advantage lah, Maguire, because he's tinggi kan. So whenever there is a long ball or what, he can defend lah. Tapi what do you think? What do you guys think about me?
He has to have a good partner lah, basically. He needs a good partner. And he plays as a left centre back. So if he is slow, then you need a fast left back beside him.
Yeah.
In order to cover him, like if any frailties, and also a centre back who is fast. That's why we've been clamoring on Bailly needs to play. Bailly or the likes of Tuan Zebe or Mengi needs to play, but both of them are very, very young still. Have not much GTC. But now Bailly is clear 100% the best centre back we have at club. Clear. So he needs to play with Maguire. Then it will it will make Maguire look better lah.
Mm-mm.
I mean, for me, during when we wanted Maguire that time, that summer, everybody wanted him. Every
Yeah,
United fan wanted him. We can see
that's
he has
true.
some sort of quality. He has the quality because we wanted him. But when he came, he's doing all this. Who can we blame now? I don't know. To me, there's only one person. I can only blame the manager, and if not the manager, then the coaches.
Yeah, McKenna.
And Bailly needs to be beside him in order to cover him if anything, because he likes to pass the ball, man. And also Maguire, he needs to stop doing that. He's not Thiago Alcantara, man. He just needs to lay it off easy. Give it to the midfield. No need to dribble, to do flick. No need. Pass simple je, bro. Tak payah nak susah. Dia nak buat macam dia Thiago Alcantara, nak pusing-pusing, nak pass macam apa benda ni.
Yeah, it's crazy how we are still starting with Lindelof lah. Because Lindelof dia tak laju, dia punya passing pun is very limited. His passing, honestly. So I don't understand the rationale behind that lah. Because if Lindelof is playing tonight, he's facing Bergwijn, you know. Bergwijn.
He's Son, man. Son is playing, bro.
I don't
You
know.
think
Let's
so?
hope that.
I think so. Son is playing.
The lineups will be in about 10 minutes lah, you know.
Yeah. Let's wait for the lineup. Then let's see who's on.
If he is with the squad, he will play, man. Seriously, I tell you what. If he plays, my prediction, 2-1 Spurs.
Really?
Spurs menang.
If Lindelof plays and Son plays.
Yeah.
Okay. If Son doesn't play and Lindelof doesn't play, then we have chance. Then I'll go maybe 2-1. I think Spurs is going to score. United defense is leaky, man. Spurs is going to score. But Spurs defense is also not that great. So there's a chance for 1 or 2 goal there.
Jovin Wong, Manchester United League team.
Baby. I hope it's true, man. Seriously, man. I hope it's true, man.
Okay. Honestly, from United side, if Matic play, then it's we have more security lah when it comes to defense. Because the Matic dia compose sikit lah.
Pogba doesn't have to play that role. He can play further up.
True.
Correct.
Matic seorang kat belakang tak apa. Because if Matic and Bailey playing, Matic Bailey boleh jaga kat belakang tu. Maguire, he just make sure yang long ball dia boleh defend.
Say if this league team news is correct, then I think you're gonna win, bro. Sorry,
No lah, it's fine lah. I you know, like thing I noticed about Ole's teams, right, is they always turn up against the big games, you know. Yeah,
that's true.
Like Chelsea home and away they won. City home and away they won. They beat Spurs at home. You know, I think they just like, you know, they do well against teams that press them, you know, because they have three very fast forwards, you know, that can create. Yeah.
Let
So
this
like
team hold the ball, and then when they have the chance, they beat the press, and then they just counter lah. You see lah.
Yeah,
And then we have good play.
long ball. Yeah, United's attack is good. Yeah.
The counters are great. If we are allowed space, we are very, very good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the thing lah, you know.
Bergwijn. What do you think of Bergwijn, Daniel? Is good, Is it
I think as a backup to Son, okay, he's not on Son's level, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
And but he has pace and he has dribbling and he has scored against United already, so you know that's like more than I can ask for, you know. You know, and then you know, I honestly I'm about 50-50 on Son, you know. But we need to see in a few minutes, you know. I have a feeling that Mourinho will play 3 at the back, you know, because I think 3 at the back allows our fullbacks to push a bit more, and then not as much defensive duties, lah. Yeah.
I
So
doubt, bro.
Huh?
I doubt that. Yeah, I think because it's very rare for whenever Mourinho plays like big team, they akan park the bus. He will park the bus, but he will park the bus as soon as they score first. If they score first, they will quickly park the bus. After that, they buat belakang empat. They will have the back four,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then they
The
will have
middle
yeah correct the
middle four, and
middle.
then
Yeah,
and
they will
then
park the bus, maybe
one.
like one person, one or two, just ready for counter.
Mhm.
So, like you say, like if Sun plays tonight, then there is a chance that we might draw. I don't want to lose, lah, bro. I don't want to say lose, lah, but
Yeah,
there's a chance.
no, both. I think maybe United is slightly under more pressure to get a result because of the
Yeah,
Crystal Palace result.
yeah,
They lost at home, so they
that's
are
true.
slightly more pressure than Spurs are. And even that Brighton game, like
Mm.
I think United were very very lucky to get a win, lah.
Oh, if
At
you
the
see,
very
bro,
last.
we are the first team that got a penalty after the final whistle.
Yeah,
So
history, lah,
not
history.
gonna lie, bro. Yeah.
And then Spurs also, because of the Newcastle United game, the last minute penalty, which I don't know why it was a penalty.
Yeah.
So Spurs need a
But that
result
was
too.
crazy, right? I mean, how
Sorry.
can that penalty against Newcastle is crazy? How can Dyer sees anything because it's behind his
Yeah,
back, man?
exactly. You can't even
The,
see the
the
ball.
It's
rule,
crazy, lah.
There's,
The
the
system
rule,
is.
you know,
the rule needs change. If not, it's
Mm,
then fantasy is going to be easier. You just pick all the penalty takers.
yeah, exactly.
mm.
I heard
Yeah.
like our defenders are going to get operations lah to remove their hands for this game.
Kan? Kat
Mm, mm,
tangan
mm.
ke, lompat macam penguin ke apa ke. Then baru
Yeah
boleh.
lah, yeah, exactly. It's very
Hey,
difficult this penalty rule.
is the team news out? Let me see if it's out.
No, I
It's not out yet. Nah, it's okay. It's all right, lah. I think there's a few more minutes. I think it'll be out soon. Jovin said Bailey will replace Lindelof starts. Jovin say, wait, let me say. Mourinho will play defensive in the first half and go all out in the second half. Second half FC. um, um,
Hey, actually,
uh,
Hey,
yeah,
Jovin,
maybe.
Jovin, what's your team? I want to see his
Dear
team.
United, United fan.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's a
Yeah.
United fan. I know Jovin. What is your score prediction? I know Fahmi, you said 2-1. 2-1 if 2-1 to Tottenham if Sun plays. Tapi if Sun doesn't play, what do you think? What is our score?
Me.
If he plays, then 2-1 to United.
2-1 to United. Okay. You guys in the comment section. Uh, what's your score prediction for tonight? Yeah, Daniel, how about you, man? Are you
Me,
aiming for the draw?
um, of course, I'm hoping for a win, lah. But I will be very, I'll be happy if a draw also. You know. So like,
For me,
yeah,
my my heart says we're gonna lose, but my mind wants to win, so I go for the win.
It's crazy. If Mourinho wins tonight, and obviously Ole is in the brink of getting sacked, honestly. I tell
really,
you, if Mourinho, I mean, this is how I feel, if Mourinho wins, because you know how fans punya sentiment dengan Mourinho, kan,
uh-huh.
United fans, you know how like they feel like Mourinho is he didn't do a good job in United. They feel like how he's sort of like ruined United lah and all that lah, all those comments lah. So if Mourinho tunjuk taring tonight and he wins against Ole, and then fans will be more like, hey, Ole did, like you couldn't even win against Mourinho. Those kind of thing lah, propagandas and stuff like that. So I think the pressure will be more immense after the transfer deadline tomorrow lah for Ole if we lose. So
In my
it'll be
opinion, right,
crazy.
like United shouldn't spend money on Sancho, lah. They need to buy better defenders. You know,
Hmm.
because Bailly has his injury. injury
Yeah,
record is not good, right? So you need to buy. I mean, you can. I think maybe they should even go for Milan Skriniar, from Inter.
You know,
You know.
okay. Talking about centre backs, okay, we want Upamecano, okay, but
Yeah.
how can we accommodate a defender? Okay, see now we have Maguire, Lindelof,
Mm.
Bailey, Smalling, Jones, Rojo. We have 6, bro, centre backs, and plus we have Tuan Zebe and we have Mengi coming up. So we have total of 8 centre back. How can we buy some more? We need to offload first. Only we can buy. That's the thing. That's the problem now. The problem now, we cannot offload because why? United are asking crazy money for all these people, and also like Joe, like Rojo, they are earning a lot of money. Why should they go?
Yeah. Gaji
That,
bro. Dia punya gaji besar
that's
tau.
That's the
United
problem with
on
United lah. They give like
players
subpar players like big wages just
to buy
because they are
defender. Blah, blah, blah.
United.
What you want? Like what? 10 centre backs? What for? So might as well, if you have like currently right now, might as well you use that money to invest in some other critical areas. Contoh like a CDM, like a Partey or something, or a right winger. Because centre
Hey
back
guy,
you have Bailey, you can improve these guys. You can give them game time so that they can have some experience. So you never know. Maybe they can be really, really good. From what I see, from what I read, United under 23 teams, this Mengi dude is quite the defender lah. So
sorry,
but for
can I interrupt?
yeah,
Sun starts.
I tell you bro,
Oh.
bro, aku dah cakap dah bro, mesti dia startnya. Mesti dia startnya.
Flipping heck. Bailey starts so
Yeah.
Bailey starts.
Delhi is on
Right?
the bench. My man Delhi is on the bench.
Eric Bailly starts. Lindelof is on the bench.
Oh, okay.
Ya, tengok dia punya
So
apa ni.
so we were right lah. I mean, it was just like a mind game lah.
Oh my gosh. One Bisaka. Basically it's the same thing. It's just that Bailey replaces Lindelof lah. Yeah.
So Bailly plays
Bailey start.
Nice. But yeah, Son and Kane currently have a telepathic understanding of Daisy.
Because Kane main SC sekarang. Dia main playmaker.
Yeah, he's more like
he's dropping.
he's more like a Dele Alli role now.
Sebab Mourinho tak nak Dele Alli. I very how to say put out by that lah. Like yeah by like how Terry said earlier kan. Like whoever the famous player yang poyo he will he will create an issue.
You want him, you can have him lah. You want him, you can have him lah.
No lah, we have so many midfielders, bro. Now we want a CDM though, like how Fahmi said, a CDM. Kalau Partey ke atau Konrad Laimer, Calvin Philip from Leeds, dude, these guys are baller, bro. Baller, bro. Diorang baller gila babi doh. Diorang like
he's got
Thomas.
a nice haircut as well.
Who? Calvin Philip
Yeah. Calvin Phillips.
Rambut macam tu kan, man bun.
Leeds.
Leeds lah. Semalam dia main kan dengan City.
He had the most pass lah.
Yeah. Kevin Phillips.
Leeds has the most pass. Leeds has the most pass. I mean, since Pep was here, nobody outpasses Pep's team.
Nobody.
Comes in.
Let's go.
Like,
Leeds.
Like these coaches, I tell you, Bielsa, because I fucking remember Bielsa because there's one season under Ferguson, United went out of Champions League, third in the group, and then they went into the Europa League, and then they faced Athletic Bilbao, if you remember. They played Athletic Bilbao. At that time, Athletic Bilbao had under Herrera. Okay. Bielsa was the manager. United were played off the park, both legs, man. Seriously, I tell you. Crazy. And then I look at, this Bielsa guy, his tactic was like crazy good at that time. At that time, like, what type of football is it? You never seen, So now he's with Leeds. they definitely gonna be in the top 10 lah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure
With
lah. Bielsa is
some investment, they can be really good. Seriously,
actually diorang invest juga apa dengan Rodrigo. I think that guy is from I can't remember
Valencia.
where.
Valencia.
Valencia, definitely scored yesterday, and he's
But it
good.
was a mistake lah. Mistake
Yeah,
by Edison.
but I tell you like I watched the Leeds game yesterday. You know that they under pressure they are so composed. You know, like macam
Calm.
so calm. The only person who is not composed on the pitch is Bielsa.
Yeah.
Bielsa is the
Yeah,
only
that's true.
guy. Bielsa
He's
is
always like walking
screaming, bro.
around.
Yeah, he's screaming on the touchline like, "Go and get the ball, you effing idiot! What are you doing?" the whole 90 minute, bro. Dia macam dia jerit kerja dia. If you he's screaming like that, but the players all chill, je, bro. They don't mind clean football. They all their passes are all your long passes. Okay, one thing I really realize is all your long passes. No matter how under pressure they are, when you kena press, then you do a long pass, the ball it reaches to the person who is receiving the ball. The person just like they macam they're not like the sasa lah from the from their position. They get the ball, they continue the game. They receive the ball, continue the game. They don't receive the ball, they pass to the back. Yeah, they don't pass to the back.
You look at the tactics, if they're off the ball, especially, okay, if you want to see a good football team, it's actually a football, they're off the ball movement. So when they don't have the ball, they are similar to Liverpool, and they are similar to Liverpool. When they don't have the ball, what they do is they press you. Okay, when they press you, the one who is having the ball, contoh, who is the defender? Contoh lah, kita bagi Kevin Phillips lah. Let's say Kevin Phillips is holding the ball. No. Let's say Laporte is holding the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Laporte is holding the ball, then Leeds attackers will go and press him. And they orang bukan press, they're just not pressing like just mere pressing. They will press you, but they will give you only one option to pass. They need so this Laporte guy needs to pass only to that certain guy. Okay. But when he passes, their Leeds already have players to press that fella already. Same as Liverpool. That is that tactic. I tell you, crazy. That one memang coaches. Dia memang coaches yang terror boleh buat. Macam Klopp Liverpool versus Arsenal. Liverpool played so well. After the game, I said, congratulations to Liverpool, 20th league confirm. Because when they press, when Liverpool press, the defenders had only one option because of Liverpool's pressing. One option only to pass to that, let's say, Tierney. That defender holding has only one pass option to Tierney because of Liverpool pressing. So when he passes to Tierney, Liverpool already pressing Tierney already. So they lose the ball. Crazy, bro.
They
really good.
The modern football game, I mean, the modern football game is all about options. It's all about options. Whenever they go on the final third, it's all about because macam when United play, this is what the biggest weakness is. Kita punya option satu seorang when we go to the front, the person that we're going to pass is Bruno Fernandes. Okay, and if Bruno Fernandes kena cover, Martial kena cover, tak ada orang akan dapat bola. So you are the only one. You have to think lah. Should I keep the ball? Should I pass back? So budak-budak kita in United, they all semua pass back because they got no option. Okay, dia nak pass kat depan. Lepas tu bola tu kena kat siapa? Tak ada siapa kan? So they have to keep looking at the back, and Luke Shaw, all these guys, like even Rashford, he gets the ball, he looks at the back, play safe lah. Pass the ball to the back. No off-ball movement. When you do off-ball movements, you will create options. Straight away, immediately, you'll create 2, 3, 4 options. That means, even though the defense cover or they block the line, you can actually break the line. You can break the line. You can break the play. You can do a through pass and all that. And that's why Van de Beek is so key. Van de Beek was keep doing all this off-ball movement that day, right? But our players could not read him. Dia tak faham kenapa Van de Beek must run like that during the Brighton game, yang in the League Cup game kan? Why Van de Beek keep running behind the defenders? Why he keep going at your blind spot? Because Van de Beek, he knows how to be at your blind spot. Whenever he's in the defender's punya blind spot, you know that the defender cannot stop him. So he gets the ball, boom, he flick the ball back to Mata score. But the defender was just beside him. Defender was beside Van de Beek, you know. He saw Van de Beek, but because Van de Beek was at his blind spot, so the defender don't know that, actually Mamat ni tepi aku ke? Actually he's at my 7 o'clock, you know. So because he's at a blind spot, Van de Beek got the ball, boom, he flicked at the back. So fast, so smooth like that. So these are the kind of movements that we need at the final third, because United is so limited when we come to the final third. Wan-Bissaka, when he gets the ball, satu je option dia ada, cross the ball. And they say when he crosses the ball, right, he doesn't even know who he's crossing to. He looks front and he crosses the ball to the side. So that was really crazy lah. But tonight, bro, is Bailey versus Son. I'm telling you, it's Bailey versus Son, bro. That's what's gonna happen.
I think there will be moments where Son will have the advantage over Bailey, and where Bailey will have the advantage over Son. You know,
Son is good, bro. Son is good, bro.
Underrated footballer.
Wait, he is damn good, man.
Yeah, and Son playing against like Bailey as well as Wan-Bissaka, because he's coming in from the left, right? It's going to be difficult, you know.
It's going to be difficult for Son because Wan-Bissaka is very, very good at defending.
Yeah,
baru ni he's defensively he's a bit off lah, Wan-Bissaka. I mean, not gonna lie lah.
I think that one business wise lah, bro. That one you have people can say fitness, but match sharpness is actually very, very important.
Yeah, actually, because
this is the first time that no clubs are not having any proper preseason games, you know.
Match fitness.
Normally we play like 6-8 games, one preseason, you know, just to get the match sharpness etc. But now
they go overseas and everything, you know?
So now cannot memang lambat sikit lah.
So let's see tonight lah. Let's see what's going to happen, and let's see what happens with the players. So I hope our players don't get injured lah. I don't wish any injuries for Tottenham or United lah. Please lah. We started the season.
Sure,
please, no one, please.
You sure, Joe?
I don't want any injury, bro. I feel this one sure got injury.
Just scared for BE, man. I mean, this is his chance. I don't want him to get injured, and I don't want him to do any stupid things. You know, he has the tendency to do these stupid things. He's good, but the tendency is there lah. So I hope he doesn't do that lah, because he needs to play regularly lah. No more Lindelof. He's not. People call Lindelof what? Iceman. Jesus.
No,
he's not Iceman. He's a lembik, bro. Tak boleh. He has no cojones. Tak boleh. Dia takut nak masuk 50-50 every single time. You perasan tak? Even versus Brighton pun dia takut. You defender, the first thing you as a defender, you tackle the guy. If the guy passes you, tarik dia. Tarik lah baju dia. Tarik lah baju dia, kasi dia jatuh, tak kisahlah, foul. You remember versus Crystal Palace, he let Zaha went by. I said, what? Tarik lah dia, tackle lah kaki dia, tak kisahlah kan.
Dia tak berani.
Takut apa? That's why I say, takut tak jadi defender, tak main bola.
That's why his problem with Lindelof kan. Masa tu dia problem dengan Bruno Fernandes. You know the Sevilla game, the semi-final. Yang dia silap kan. Bruno was so pissed at him, you know. Bruno so pissed lah. You see, Bruno he has a strong character and I tell you, the only guy with a strong character right now in the squad is actually Bruno. Bruno pergi kat dia, he say like, dude, what the heck is happening at the back, bro? Like, what is going on? This is a semi-final. Kau ni buat apa? Kau ni main telur ke apa? And so, if you're main telur. silap cakap, bukan main telur. Dia tak main telur. So how Lindelof, if you are doing a man marking, and kalau kau buat man marking, you want to get the ball, you cannot commit delay. No, you cannot do a delayed commitment. That means the kind of delay, the kind of commit when he commit himself, you cannot wait for them to come into the box, wait for them to cross, then only you go and commit yourself. You have to commit upfront, because whenever you commit, the opponent will have to make a decision. Either they want to clear the ball or they have to pass to someone or what. Tapi he will wait, Lindelof will ikut je. He ikut, and then he will wait, and then until the player will cross and all that. Then after that, he'll like, oh shucks, I just allowed him to cross the ball. Oh shucks, I need to change my positioning. So they have this kind of delayed strategy, which even Maguire has that. He allows the player to carry the ball, run on the flank, masuk, invert semua, and then last minute baru nak tackle. I'm like, why didn't you do it earlier? Do it earlier so that we can think about offside ke, the ball where it goes out ke, and all that. It's okay. In that case, right, I actually appreciate Brandon Williams lah. Honestly, I appreciate him, because he's inexperienced. Brandon Williams is not experienced. He's a young boy, but he commits himself. He throws his body on the flank, and walaupun hari tu dengan Sevilla memang kena bully lah with the winger. I think they really bullied Brandon Williams on the right wing lah. So yeah, that's the thing lah. That's the thing with United. Like they so delayed when it comes to committing your body. Especially the defenders and all that. Dulu Vidic dengan Ferdinand, they don't care if they want to die, they will die on the field. They kena berdarah lah, pecah hidung lah, apa semua. Jab stamp dulu, you all watch right last time how United they're not afraid to die on the field. But
last time men play football, bro. Now all models.
Boys. Yeah, models, yeah.
oh, model.
You look at Lindelof, he's a better model than a player, I think. A good looking guy, but cannot be.
He's crazy lah.
What's
Right.
your prediction? I bet you want Spurs to win, kan?
What?
What's your prediction?
Daniel,
My
what's your
prediction,
prediction?
Who's going to
1-1
score?
lah, 1-1.
1-1, huh?
Yeah.
Who's going to score first?
Yeah,
Who's going to score first?
Who's going to score first?
Hmm.
Spurs.
I would
Spurs,
think also. I think Spurs will score first. Because United
Okay,
ni memang lambat. Orang score dulu baru dia main total.
Dia macam bangun tau. Dia macam bangun. Dia orang dah score
Yes. Macam baru bangun. Dia tidur.
Oh bro, it's crazy. Anyway, I think we'll get ready for the match which is going to happen. So we'll probably end in a minute now. Amar said Eric diarrhea. Ayo, definitely. He lari. His
Man of the
comment
match.
is the best, bro. He said, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Tapi betul lah.
That game, right? No one knew what was happening, because like suddenly
Suddenly
Dyer
the player ran
disappeared,
away, bro.
and then Jose Mourinho was chasing him.
Yeah. Pasal Jose Mourinho like, cepat lah berak kan. Datang balik lah, cepat lah.
Yeah, I'm going with 2-1.
Yeah, against Chelsea.
I'm going
Sorry?
with 2-1. Amar said Manchester United. Amar is actually on the comment section now. Bruno, Rashford, Son score Bruno and Rashford. Let's see lah. Let's see who scores first. Honestly, I feel we'll get a penalty. I think this game we will get a penalty. For sure United will get penalty because we are Manchester. Sure dapat penalti punya. So we might also win the penalties. So we might win 2-1 or 3-2 like that. So I'm going with 2-1 win by penalty. Bruno Fernandes will win. Obviously he'll take the penalty kick lah, and he will score the winner.
Hey,
For me, Bruno
yeah.
and Kane. Bruno and Kane.
Bruno and Kane. Okay. Man of the match, Fahmi.
Wow, for this game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bayi lah bro, Bayi, your favorite.
If if United play well and United win, and I hope they do, looking at it, I think Pogba's gonna do something in this game. I have a feeling that Pogba's gonna do something in this game because you remember last time when United played Spurs at Spurs Stadium, 1-1.
Yeah.
He did not play. He did not start.
Yeah.
And then when he came on, he changed the game like crazy, bro. And he got the penalty, right?
Yeah. And he hates Mourinho, bro. He hates Mourinho.
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
that
yeah.
dendam dengan Mourinho thingy. So I think he will do something. But okay, last question before we go, guys. What do you think of the APL season so far? Because I think it's a bit crazy, because the predictions are all kind of wrong. Like today, Leicester lost,
Yeah,
Oh.
3-0, right? Or something.
3-0, man. 3-0 at
home.
at Leicester, right? At home. I think this COVID-19 thingy, because there's no fans in the stadium, every ground is a neutral ground.
Yeah.
There's no away team doesn't feel like an away team. The home team doesn't feel like an away team. So actually, every game anyone can win. Right or not?
Every game is like a FA Cup final.
Yeah, something like that. Because when bila you main home, bila ada fans is different. The anticipation, the nervousness, etc. to lain because the fans are shouting, and then the referee also the referee decision will also sometimes be dia orang akan ikut fans punya ni lah. Ni baru ref bagi decision. So I think it's currently quite crazy lah. Anyone can win. There's no home away now. That's how I feel like. It's just a neutral ground.
Yeah. For me, honestly, like because it's unpredictable because I think the managers are still a lot of clubs actually spend a lot of money. This honestly, even though it was a COVID transfer and the transfer ni is a COVID transfer lah. Yeah. So even though it's a COVID transfer, a lot of clubs actually spend a lot of money, Dia orang cakap dia tak ada duit, tapi they still spend money. Tak ada duit, tapi everyone spend money except for United. Yeah, but I think Tellus is done already, I think. Yeah, Sky Sport.
Yeah. This is also from Sky. So normally if it is from UK based outlet, normally they've
Quite
been
legit
briefed by
lah.
the club. They've been briefed by the club. The club has told them, okay, we signed, so you can break the news already, something like that lah. Normally it's like that. Normally when all the British media picks it up, then clubs have briefed them. So done. So basically, if that's done, then Smalling is done lah.
Smalling is done. Yeah, Smalling is done, and then hopefully besok I mean, if this is really true, besok Sancho will come in. If this is really true, tapi
United doesn't want to pay. They don't want to pay what Dortmund wants. That's the thing.
Actually, the recent Dortmund game, right, against Sancho wasn't in the squad.
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah. He wasn't on for 2 games. Yeah.
Against Bayern and against Freiburg, he did not play.
Freiburg. Yeah. FC Freiburg.
They say he has a respiratory problem lah, whatever lah. I don't know lah. I think it's because of the transfer thing lah.
Because the United jersey is too tight lah, I think.
Yeah, I think he's putting in a transfer request kat belakang tu. He doesn't want to do it openly lah, tapi he's definitely pushing for it.
He's doing it politely lah. Yeah. Not like Coutinho. Aubameyang or Coutinho did it. You remember Coutinho did it to Liverpool?
Yeah.
Coutinho did it to Liverpool, yeah.
Coutinho yang paling funny tu, yang before they won with Bayern, right? Dia pergi Barca, dia cakap, I'm going to Barcelona because I want to win Champions League. Pergi Barcelona teruk.
Pergi Barcelona Liverpool menang weh.
Pergi Barcelona Liverpool yang menang. So it's really funny lah. Yeah. Edward kata I can smell Sancho.
Edward Ma is what? Is a IDK.
Tak ada. Dia dia budak-budak macam kita lah. Yeah, but anyway, Talos is done already. So that's good lah. Okay, going back to the point, right? You kata pasal why the EPL teams are actually a bit unpredictable now is because they spend a lot. Number one, because they spend a lot, I think the managers are still figuring out which player nak letak kat mana and which player are actually outgoing because who is going to go out and also who coming back from quarantine and who has gone through the full latihan, full fitness training and all that. So all that has a lot of factors to it lah. So I feel like after this transfer, it will be a big relief for the Premier League clubs so that they can just focus on the football and they will figure out who can start where and who will have the position and all that. Because even for United, sekarang Tellers dah sign kan. Now with Tellers, we can now think about, okay, you look sure you have to compete for that spot with Tellers. Brandon William, you go to the bench, and what they call, or maybe he will be a backup for Wan Bissaka at the right back, or Fosu Mensah will now compete with Wan Bissaka on the right back. So now, Brandon William, he will go back to his place, which is a young boy under 23 squad. So macam tu lah. I feel like with Tellers coming in, it will give a lot of depth at the back lah, because Tellers also can defend, and yeah, so that's good lah. So I think that's my take on the unpredictability of the Premier League clubs now.
If Edward managed to get Sancho, then I think he is the Don.
If Edward gets Sancho, bro,
if he can pull this off, but regardless, if we get Sancho also, we will, okay, United will get that bounce, new player bounce, everybody is happy, we can play nice, but nanti later dia akan jatuh balik. So for sure. For me, Ole is not the guy to bring us back where we want to be, but he can be the transition guy. So after Ole, we need to have someone who is a proper outstanding coach lah, like contoh lah, like Ancelotti bro. Ancelotti, bro, come on, bro. Ancelotti, man.
Ancelotti, dude, the Everton is madness lah.
Don, he's the Don. He won Champions League at various clubs.
My only thing with Everton is, I think they are good, tapi it takes one person to disrupt the whole team. Let's say James dia kan injury prone. James is injury prone. If he gets injured, kesian the team will actually jatuh.
Their first team is not bad. Their first team is not bad, but they don't have the backup for it.
Tak ada backup. Calvin, what's his name? Calvin
Lewin.
That guy is doing something now lah. So let's see.
He's good, right? Yo, he's now he's like, he's tall, he's bit buffier, he's faster.
Yeah.
He's sharper. Oh, crazy. Like yesterday also he scored. He jumped so high, man.
Yeah, so this, where is this? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's like a Lewandowski lah. Cuma Lewandowski ada TikTok. Lewandowski is my man, bro. Lewandowski is my G.
Calvert Lewandowski,
Calvert Lewandowski, bro.
Calvert Lewandowski.
Without the TikTok lah. Yeah. Funny guy lah, Lewandowski. But anyway, Amar said Sancho will be a transfer saga coming in the last few hours before deadline. All right, I think we will end our live right now in the last minute. So thank you guys, thank you Fahmi, and thank you Daniel, thank you Amar for joining us on the live. We will try to do this more often. In fact, I'm trying to create like a football platform that, you know, budak-budak macam kita, at least we can express lah, not just the guys from the Europe and at least people like us, we have a platform to do some things like this as well. And thank you guys all in the comment section. You guys have stayed through the 2 hours, this past 2 hours. Actually we live for 2 hours, man. Crazy, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, so that I really like the passion. I know we all support different clubs, but one thing that brings us together is the passion lah for football. So I hope that we keep this going, and we hope the best for tonight. We hope there's no injuries, and we hope that Manchester United will win. Then Daniel's face change.
Whatever lah, whatever. See lah, we'll see.
Okay,
See.
we hope for the best. We hope for the best. The best team will win.
Yeah.
The best team will win. lah.
Thanks for having me on this channel, man.
Yeah,
It's been
Joe.
good fun.
Thanks for reaching me out at Twitter lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
We
Yeah. So more to come next time. And with
sembang
that,
at Twitter, and then he
we'll-
suddenly told me, "Oh, yeah, okay, ngam."
Ngam,
Alright, guys.
ngam. We'll do more. All right.
ngam,
Ciao.
We
Peace out.
Uh,
Bye bye.
Thanks.
See you.
Ciao, man. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.